What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have a brand new Hero of the Month in February 2022. Can't believe it's already February. It is Iris. Let's talk about her. But first, join me over in Gemstone Legends. It's a fantastic match 3 RPG game, and it's players that get in early on games like this that are at the biggest advantage. Not only will you help the channel out by using the link in the description of this video, but you're going to get a free epic hero named Moralia along with a bunch of gold, gems, and potions. After you download the game, you'll have access to events which will get you even more amazing heroes and loot. Guys, wow, you don't want to miss this opportunity because you do not get it in the regular app store. Download it now, and I will see you in Gemstone Legends. Alright, so Iris is a 5-star ice hero of the wizard class, and she's going to get this Legends 2022 family bonus in the future, but not quite yet. Then she does have a passive here, mana on buff Dispel. This hero receives 10% mana each time a buff is dispelled from this hero. Kind of an odd thing, you're probably not going to see that happen too often, but hey, you never know. And then she also resists burn. This hero has an innate resistance against burn. We actually have seen this before on Kingston. And that's good when you go up against a hero like Gravemaker, for example, because you can put her in the middle of your formation, and that means that only 2 heroes will ever take the burn damage. So if there's ever heroes that do burn damage to only 3 heroes, like Gravemaker, then this is kind of a fun hero to use to break that special up a little bit. 784 attack, 747 defense, and 1365 health. These are all pretty average at this point in time for Empires and Puzzles. Erase Strength is the special at fast speed. Deals 325% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Dispels buffs from the target and nearby enemies each turn for 3 turns and deals extra damage against fire. There's also Elemental Link, which gives all ice allies plus 10% attack for 4 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. So my initial impression when I read this special is like, it's okay. Like 325% damage to the target and minor damage to the nearby enemies is like, this is a dime a dozen effect. There's a lot of heroes that do this in Empires and Puzzles. It's not bad, but it's not out of the ordinary good either. What's interesting about this hero is the dispelling buffs from target and nearby enemies at the end of each turn for 3 turns. Because we haven't really seen that too much, if at all, in Empires and Puzzles. But it's not, I think, as useful as we've seen some of the heroes. Like, it's Francine who will cleanse at the end of every turn. That seems to be a bit more useful. To dispel buffs for 3 turns, it's more useful than doing it for 1 turn. I just don't know how much it's going to matter, except that, let's say she's going up against Black Knight or something like that. This is probably going to be your bigger use case, or what's going to happen most of the time. So, like, usually if you have a hero like Sashat, like I have Sashat, and she dispels buffs, you got to wait for Black Knight to go off and then use Sashat. At least with Iris, you could hit the heroes with her, so you don't have to wait on the special. If you can see that it's going to go off in a turn or 2, then, well, hit it, and then it'll just immediately wipe it out. So there's definitely some use cases around this particular hero. I think this is a toolbox hero. So, like, I don't think this is one you're just like, hey, I'm taking it into every offensive battle, or, you know, putting it on every defense. I don't even think this is really a defensive hero, except if you get into those buff booster tournaments, then you can put it on defense, and that's pretty good. But otherwise, yeah, toolbox hero. And what I mean by that is, you know, you pull her out when you need her. You're not going to use her all the time. She's going to be very useful when she's useful. And there are a lot of heroes with buffs out there that are annoying, you know. There's definitely use. So for this reason, I think because she's solid and has somewhat broad use cases, that she deserves a B+. And I just can't go above a B+ because that A's and A-minuses to me are reserved for heroes that are just extremely versatile and can be used in any situation, which is not her. But she's going to be a very useful tool to pull out when you need to deal with really difficult to deal with buff boosters. All right, so those are my thoughts, but you let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification so you know when I drop new videos or go live, and I will catch you in the next one.